Hey guys, welcome back to Suitcase Princess. My name is Shauna. If you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4 who loves to encourage you to take your kids and get out. We come here and we share what we're learning along the way to hopefully help you find more fun in what you're doing, more value in the dollars that you're spending, and do it all with a little bit less stress. Today, I wanted to come here and I just wanted to share with you my tried and true strategy for getting those hard to snag reservations, lightning lanes. I just wanted to come here and share with you our tried and true strategy for snagging those hard to get things. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find us right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Suitcase Princess. So I wanted to come here and I wanted to share with you, we recently returned from a Walt Disney World vacation, and I wanted to let you know the strategy that works for us as far as getting those things that as soon as the clock rolls over to 7 are almost impossible to get, even when you are ready to go. So here is what we're talking about. We are talking about virtual queues, which is currently Guardians of the Galaxy. Pretty soon is probably going to be Tron. We are talking about getting those hard to snag, high in demand, those individual lightning lanes, Rise of the Resistance, or getting those Genie Plus Lightning Lanes, example, Slinky Dog. These are things that go so quickly. So here is my strategy, which works. We know, we tried it, we just did it. Okay, so here is what you need to know. Your life is going to be so much easier if you are staying on property when it comes to booking all of these things, because staying on property gets you access to everything a little sooner. So yes, anybody can book their first lightning lane starting at 7 a.m., but some things can only be booked by people staying on property prior to park opening. So if you're not staying on the Disney resort, you are automatically at a disadvantage for trying to get some of those more in-demand rides, okay? Now, something else that's really important to take into account is the order in which you are doing things. Now, there's tons of videos out there that explain this, but I'm gonna say it again. It is important to order your scheduling, order your booking of things in the order in which they are available. So if you know you're going to purchase Genie Plus for the day, go ahead and have that ready long before the 7 a.m. kind of clock is getting there. You can either do it, you can do it after midnight the night before. And, you know, there's been some people who say that it is actually cheaper closer to midnight than it is closer to 7, depending on how many people have bought it, the price starts to go up with that variable pricing. So what you want to do is you want to very first and foremost, book the thing that the most people have access to. For example, the Guardians of the Galaxy virtual queue, because it is free and it is available right in the app to everyone who is going to be going into EPCOT that day. Right at 7, you want to book what? This is the order of importance. What is available to the most people? So for example, the virtual queues, because they are free. The next thing that you want to do is book your Genie Plus Lightning Lanes, because that is then available to the most number of people. So everybody can book it for free starting at 7 a.m. the virtual queues, and then the Genie Plus individual lightning lanes, then the Genie Plus lightning lanes, and then those one-off individual lightning lanes that are not included in the purchase of Genie Plus, because you are booking based on exclusivity, meaning that the most available to the least available, the most competition for the bookings that you're trying to get to the least competition for bookings that you are trying to get. So here is the strategy that has worked for us. What you want to do before 7 a.m. So booking starts at 7 a.m. And this is going to be true for your, basically any of the things that you're booking. Okay, so any of the things that you're booking, this strategy is true if you are staying on Disney property. If not, your timing may be a little off. You may have to wait until the park opens, depending on what's available for you. But this is assuming that you are able to book starting at 7 a.m. So what you want to do is long before 7 a.m., you want to have, if we are talking about Genie Plus, you want to have gone ahead and gone in and purchased your Genie Plus, made sure that your entire travel party is included, and everyone is available to be able to book Genie Plus right at 7. If it's for a virtual queue, you want to be sure that you've gone in to your Genie app and selected your travel party so that you are booking for all of the people that you need to book for right at 7. Now, go ahead and do this at like, let's say 6:50 and just be ready. Sitting on it, ready. Now, once you're getting closer to time, I'm gonna have you check it again at about 6:58 to make sure that your travel party is selected, you're ready to go. Now, depending on which one you're booking, let's just assume you're only worrying about one. Right at 6:59, I am in the page to book and it says, it lets you know that you are not available to book yet. What I start doing is refresh, 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 refresh. And I am doing this all the way until that little button turns blue and says join queue. As soon as it does, I hit it. Because as I'm refreshing, it's letting me kind of be first available in line. Now, there are some people who are going to recommend that you have a world clock open, and as soon as it hits, 6:59, 55, you hit it. But I like my refresh approach because as soon as it changes, I can hit it. And this was successful for us every single time we used it. So this is my tried and true method of booking. You guys know, if you saw my other video about stacking rides on our arrival day, we were trying to get the most in-demand rides in the park. So we started, I had my Southwest Wi-Fi purchased, I had my travel party selected, I had already purchased Genie Plus. I went in and joined my Guardians of the Galaxy virtual queue. I immediately went over to my Genie Plus Lightning Lanes and was able to secure a ride on Remy, which is another thing that books up pretty quickly. And so we were ready to go. This strategy will work for your virtual queues, for your individual Lightning Lanes, for your Genie Plus Lightning Lanes. So let's just run back over this one more time. What you want to do as soon as you are able to get your Genie Plus, if you've stayed up till midnight to do it, or you're doing it in the morning, if you're choosing to get Genie Plus, is you want to have your travel party selected and purchased for Genie Plus, or at least selected for your virtual queues, depending on which ride you're prioritizing. If you're prioritizing, like I was, a virtual queue and Genie Plus, you want to go ahead and have everything ready and selected ahead of time. Okay, so we're doing this at like 6:50, 6:55. Now, once we get to 6:59, we are on again, booking and scheduling by order of importance. We are starting with our virtual queues, if that's applicable. Then we are starting with our Genie Plus Lightning Lanes, and then the individual Lightning Lanes, okay? So that's the order we're booking them in. This is most important, okay? So as soon as 6:59 rolls around, we're refresh, 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 hit the blue button as soon as you possibly can, and then immediately start working on the next one if you are doing more than one, okay? That's how you're gonna do that. You're gonna get your boarding group. It's gonna be great. I believe in you. I have faith in you. You are not gonna wait, or you're not gonna try to hit the button right at 7 because then you're almost too late, okay? So we're refreshing at 6:59. As soon as anything on that screen changes, you punch it. That is how you're gonna find success here, okay? I've done it. It's tried and true. You can do it too. Guys, a few other things to note. You absolutely can have multiple people trying to do this at the same time on different devices. Sure, of course, I don't recommend trying to get the same thing, maybe different things, allowing everybody to prioritize. If you run into any snag at all, like for myself, as soon as I joined the Guardians of the Galaxy virtual queue, I did not even know I had joined it because the screen just let me know that the next time to try was at 1 p.m. I had to actually go back into my day to even see that I had joined a boarding group. So it's not very clear, and don't take the time to figure it out. Just book what you need to, and then we'll figure it out later. If for some reason you have had a hiccup and you haven't selected your entire travel party, what you need to do is just go to the people in the blue umbrella as soon as you possibly can. Something that was important, like that we found out the hard way, was that you are able to miss your virtual boarding time and go in anytime later in the day for the virtual queue. However, there is a window for those individual Lightning Lanes and those Genie Plus Lightning Lanes that allows you to enter 5 minutes before up to 15 minutes after. So those are a lot more hard and fast on those times. So Guys, that's it. That's our strategy. It works for us. I hope this was actually really clear because I know it's a very confusing topic, but I hope that I was able to articulate that clearly. Guys, let me know any questions, concerns, anything at all, write on down to the comments over on Instagram at Suitcase Princess. I hope that you found this helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know how this works for you.